इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखने के लिए डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए हुए लिंक को क्लिक करें. Hey, what's up everybody, Niraj Kashyap here and welcome to Affiliate Marketing Mastery 01 and how to find a profitable niche. So I have been asked several times by many of my friends and also other viewers that what is this niche, and also several times this question has been answered on the YouTube and other platforms, but still again let's answer it. So actually so I will discuss it in my way, niche. What is niche? Actually, if you take a very large category and if you just deep dive in to it, to the very smallest unit of it, so that is what niche is. Like for example, if you take the case of gym and fitness, so obviously lots of people, every kind of people does goes to the gym or for the fitness, like the athletes does, like a normal people does. So that is a very broad niche, and that is not what a niche is. So if you just narrow it down to a specific point, that is what niche is. So if we narrow down the point of fitness and gym, like fitness and gym for men, so that's a little narrow down, but still it's very wide. So if we narrow down like fitness and gym for men with the with the diet, those who follow diet, so you can go for that. So now also there are several kinds of diets, so you can now go much deeper, like fitness for men who goes to gym with the diet and who follow like keto diet. Ketosis is also, which is known as ketosis diet. So that is what a niche is. Like the more you deep dive in, the better is your niche side. So this is what I can explain in my words what a niche is, so to get you a better viewpoint. Although Google and other, there are several lots of descriptions that they have been mentioned, like what is niche, but this is what I think is the best example for like the people who is new to these niche sites, who can really understand what is a niche. So so that's what niche is, the very smallest unit of a very large category. Okay, so the first thing that comes to the mind is like how you can find your own niche. So there has been several of videos on the YouTube. There are like marketing and also there are like blog posts, there are courses, premium courses which has been advertised and sponsored all over the net and the Facebook, which says you there are several softwares like this and that, like PDFs and all that can help you to find the profitable niche. But in my viewpoint, what I have done so far, what my friends have done, and like all of them are successful, what many other top industry bloggers have done, is just like using these 3 simple steps. And I guarantee you that if you just search these 3 simple steps, you will find a lot of people saying the same thing. So the thing is that the first thing is the area of your interest. So if you are not keen, if you are not interested on something, and if you're thinking just to start a niche site just to make some quick bucks, so forget it, that because you are not going to make that quick bucks, because you need to have a deep interest on it, because the deeper interest is yours in that field, the better you are going to create a website for that. Okay, so the very first important thing is always go for where your interest is. Second thing is identify your strengths. So you may be a doctor, a lawyer, a professional, a student, or an athlete, or whatever maybe you are doing in your life. So obviously you have got some certain strengths. Everybody does. You just need to figure it out. So once you know your strengths, you can use it for your advantage in your niche site. So like for example, I am a programmer and a internet marketer. So most of my niches are like based on this. I don't go far from this. So some of them are based on my programming, some of them based on my niche, on my marketing skills. Some are like a mixture of both. So these are the things like I go for, because that's my strength, that's what I do, that's what I love doing. That's also my interest, that is also my strength. So always go for your interest and strengths. So once you go and figure these 2 out, the third is the creativity, guys. So there are if you go and find out an entrepreneur or a programmer who has also got internal marketing, you will find several. Yes, of course, there can be several. That's not a big thing, that's not a unique thing. and also they have the same interest as it could be in the mine or your case. But the thing is the creativity. The creativity is not in everyone's hand, and everybody's creativity is different. So use your creativity to get that boosted. So this is what the 3 simple steps to find your niche. So what I would suggest you, just stop paying to other like internet internet they make the sites or the programs that say you that pay this much dollars that they will teach you to how to find a profitable niche or any other site. That's actually not bullshit. Go to the legitimate person, learn from them. And I have also done the same thing, so now I am sharing my knowledge to you, so it could also pause so that the new ones who are new to this things could learn the best of the from the best resources, rather than paying for the dummy seat and losing their money. Okay, so that's how you are going to find your niche. So coming to the point, and this is actually a diagram, but it is the formula of finding the most profitable niche. Yes, it's the formula of finding the most profitable niche. And so this is how it starts. So first of all, you need to figure out the problem your customers or your audience is facing. So in this it could be anything in any industry. Like if I take the industry that I mentioned, like the fitness and the gym. So if I take like what was the problem, like, so I figured out that some people they, even though go to the gym, they are like they want to get fit, they are on the diet, but they are not able to lose their fat. So that's the problem. So now I need to move to the second, that is this specific group. Always the clockwise direction, guys. So what is this specific group? What I mean is that how many kind of people are there, like how many people are there who is facing the same problem, like they are fat, they are going to gym, they are on diet, but still they are not losing their fat, they are still not losing their weight. So how many people are there? Like, is there a specific group? Is there somewhere I can find them? So that's what is the second thing that you should find for. Specific group. The third is the solution. The solution is that what you can do for them so that they could reduce their fat, their weight. So in this case, what I have mentioned is the keto diet. So guys, actually I'm giving you this I'm saying these things about the fitness and the diet is because you can get a clear idea of what is this niche and how it works. So for that reason I'm using this example. So don't think that there is only one niche, that is the fitness. There are several thousands of niche. So it depends upon your interest and what you can find the most best thing to make money. So this is the 3 Venn diagrams which is used to figure out what is the profitable niche. Now the answer is, I say the 3 of them, but where is the profitable niche idea? The right in the center, guys, the where it means, because the person has the problem, you got the specific group who is facing the problem, and this group is also seeking for the solution. So this group is the one who needs all the 3 of them, and all the 3 points are satisfied by your website. So this is the sweet spot, which I say as the golden spot. So this is where you need to target your audience and target to deliver your content and also create content for them. So this is what is the formula of a niche, profitable niche site. So right now on the internet, like as I said, the internet gurus, not the good gurus, what I mean is the one who want to make a quick buck, or like promoting several services, like make a niche site with a push of a button, or like a software, just get it started within a few minutes. So that are the myths, guys. What are the myths that are of niche site? Is here are the 3, and these 3 are the most popular ones among on the internet. Like, you should know that this is not a push button money maker. Because if it would be, just think, if it would be, why would they give you the formula of money making? If I know something like a formula X, and if I make tons of money per day, why would I give you this formula just for a small amount of money from you, small buck from you, I will just keep that formula for me, right? So that's what I'm saying, that this is not a push button money maker. So if someone says like it's a push button money maker software, just get started by that and your niche site is on the go. So that's not how it works. So don't go for it. And the second thing is that earnings are generally more limited. So yeah, I have seen like on the videos where they say like earns this much thousands of dollars per day. So yes, it could be like per day, but in most of the cases you will just earn like 1,000 to 3,000 to 4,000, sometimes like up to $10,000 per month. But it won't be like on the day basis, because on the niche, as I have said that in the niche you are like more targeted to a specific, very very specific group of people. So if the number of people is limited, obviously they are going to spend a specified amount or a fixed amount. Even if each person spend a fixed amount, you are going to make a fixed amount of money. You're not going to make an unlimited of money, like a boom of money came from somewhere you don't know. So that's not going to happen. And the third but not the least is start making money from first day. So this is the biggest one of the myths that sorry guys, I must take a water. Okay, so this is the third one is the myth that like many people say like starts making money from first day. Okay, so right now even if you go on YouTube and search for that, you will find some dropshipping videos, and people say that they are making money from the first day onwards. Okay, so how could someone just start making money from the first day onwards? Don't they need to set up their own website? Don't they need to search for the product? Don't they need to search for the profitable niche? Because even dropshippings are made on niche. So don't they need to set up their own entire website, payment gateway, checkout page, privacy policies, import all the product that they have searched for, set up all the products, even if they are using Low, I don't care. And there are lots of things. So in like starts making money on the first day, you should really think about that, like is it possible or not. So okay, so these were the myths, and you should always be aware like what are this. And if someone says about these three things, definitely think that's a scam, or they are just trying to give you some normal knowledge and are behind your box. But apart from that, there are also great benefits of niche site. So it's not the demerits or the cons. It also comes with tons of pros. So here are like top 5 of them. So first of all, it's relatively cheap to set up. Yes, and what I mean is that like to get started with a niche site, all you need is a WordPress, because most of them goes for the WordPress. It's really friendly and easy to set up. So the thing is that most of them recommend WordPress, even I do. And just go, it's a WordPress, and you just need you need a domain, which you can get for like $8 to $15 depending on from where you are going to buy. And the third is the hosting. So it's really cheap to get started. So if you don't know how to do this, you can just go on to guide to startablog.com. That's a website where I have featured everything that you need to get started, like from getting your own hosting to getting your own WordPress theme, and the tools that you need to capture the leads for your website, and also where to get the domains and resources and everything that you need to run a complete website. Also I have mentioned everything that is needed for your domain. Everything has been disclaimed, so do check it out, this blog, if you are really interested in getting started one. Okay, so that's the one part is done. It's relatively cheap to set up. Coming on to the second, it's relatively easy to set up. So first is the cheap, and the second is the easy. So as in WordPress that I have discussed, like it's really like a 4 to 5 step of getting your blog set up. I have also demonstrated on my blog, that is guide to startablog.com. I have also mentioned there, so do check it out, that blog, to know how it's really easy is to set your blog with just 4 to 5 steps, and it get all started within 4 to 5 minutes once you have purchased your domain and your hosting. So it just takes 4 minutes. Okay, so coming to the third point, which is it's relatively quicker to provide results. So why is it really quicker is the point, because you need to write a post, and here is the chances that you will provide the results better, because you have already gone through this formula. You have find the problem, so you know what you are going to search for. You have got your audience, so you already know who are your audience, and you have also got the solution. So in this case you have got all the three of them, and now you can search for that and get the perfect blog post or a video or anything for your audience, like a podcast or an infographic, prepared with the best value in mind. Okay, so so that's also done. The fourth is it can be very passive. Yes, once you set up your own blog and launch it, and yeah, on the starting either you need to do an SEO or a like a marketing. But once you do it, it's all depends upon like your it's really upon everything is passive, so you don't need to work much. Yeah, you need to work like you need to maintain your website, like you need to work like 4 to 5 hours a week, but that's all, guys. And your site is really great to make you money from the first day. If you want to see some proof, go to the first video of this playlist, which you can find on the right hand side of this video, or on the link in the description, and you can check the first video where I have shown my screenshot of one of my passive income blogs that makes like $25 to $35 per day, and it's just a 6 to 7 months old blog, so that's really great. And coming to the fifth point, is just a few hours of work, as I have discussed now. So these were the benefits. Now you are definitely being you're thinking that you should get started with the niche site, and and if you're on the computer, definitely you have already started for this niche site. You are searching for your keywords and you are thinking about that. So before you get started or just close this video, you should know there is also a checklist to get started, and actually this is the checklist for before you get started. So the first thing is here is whenever you go and search for a niche site or a niche idea, niche keyword, do keep in mind that that keyword has a wide range of products, like it has several products, and so the reason is that because you want to review it and discuss it, compare it, make a video, make some podcast, or maybe write some blog post. So the more the product you can write, the more the content. So it will always be your beneficial to get the wide range of products. Okay, the second is to get the higher price with lower volume. So don't go for the product that has that are really cheap and are available everywhere. So don't go for that. Go for some product that is a high on profit, high on price, so that you can get high commissions, and that are also in lower volume, means their supplies are limited, so that if people or your audience finds it, they should go through your link to purchase, or it won't be easily available on one of your site, or sorry, one of your one of the store on streets. Okay, so coming on to the third point, is there any affiliate programs with good commission? So the thing, this is actually one of the important points which you should not ignore, is that most of the niche sites uses the affiliate program, because if you have seen some of the images on the sidebar or on the post, or even some of the links, most of them includes an affiliate link. So every time if an audience clicks it and purchase any product, they earn a commission. So that is one of the best way to earn a commission from your one site. So better check out that there are good programs with good commissions are available for your products. And also, one thing is that if you find an affiliate program, so mostly affiliate programs are hosted by affiliate sites, like in this case I can name some of them, is like Amazon.com, it's eBay, also like there are several like JVJu and Share Jungle, CJ, share a shell. So there are lots of other sites where you can find. I will also discuss the sites where you can find good links on my next video. But for here, do compare your good programs and always go for the good programs, don't go for the creepy ones. And the fourth is you should at least write 50 good articles. I have mentioned like 100 articles, because once you keep a target of 100 articles, you will at least end up writing 80 good great articles. And the fifth is where to find your targeted people. So this is the one of the great regions like many of the people fail on making a good niche site, is that although they know this diagram, many of the people know this diagram, but this diagram doesn't. So one thing is that where could you find this specific group of people, because only these people are going to pay you money, and will they buy the product. So you should at least know where to find these people. And because so you should whether they are on Facebook, or they are on Twitter, or they are on Google Plus, LinkedIn. So there are lots of platforms where you can find them. So you should also do a research on where to find your targeted people. Okay, so this was the guide on how to find the most profitable niche. And also I have discussed all the points right here. Focus on long tail keyword. The most time is the focus on the long tail keyword, because the better the long tail keywords are, the more is the chances of getting your convert on that keyword, and it's the chances to grab more or attention of the users. Okay, so do keep in mind that there are softwares and tools to find SEO, find long tail keywords, but there is no great good tool to find a profitable niche idea or a niche keyword. You should do your own research for that. Okay, also once you have find your niche, do this run this formula on them. Is that first focus on the problem, that is your niche is has a genuine problem. If your niche has a genuine problem, then who is its audience? Where could you find the audience? What is the population of the audience? And once you have determined both of them, so go and search for what is the solution for that problem. So once these three are done, you're at least 80% done for your product. But before going to launch, you should also find that once you find the solution, which I have mentioned here, find how you are gonna monetize it. Yes, you need to earn money. So if you don't know how to earn money, it's not worth it to promote and really know how to monetize it. And in most of the cases, as I said, you will be using affiliate marketing links. So do find the products and the affiliate program before getting started. And what are the affiliate networks available? If for the niche, yes, you need to search if affiliate networks and affiliate products are available for affiliation. And don't rely on one network. So never rely on one kind of affiliate network, because anything can go wrong anytime. So at least have two or more. The more the better, but also go for the better. Don't go for the quantity, go for quality too. So do keep in mind all those things. And the last thing is, how are you going to market it? So obviously you need to use some digital marketing. So if you haven't if you don't know much about digital marketing, you can check out my digital marketing agency, which is the link is given in the description below. So that's the best way to get to your targeted audience with the least amount of money. So that's all for this video on how to find the profitable niche for your niche site. And if you have any questions or a query, you can comment down to this video. And you can also send me a message on Instagram with my handle, that is Niraj Kashyap. Or if you are on Twitter, you can just tweet to me with the hashtag #AskNiraj. And yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter with Niraj Kashyap, and just don't forget to type an S after the P. It's Niraj Kashyap on Twitter, Niraj Kashyap on Twitter, and on Instagram it's Niraj Kashyap. So that's it, guys. I will check you on the next video.